Hello friends, welcome to this video of coordinate geometry. In the previous video, we discussed topics and terms related to Cartesian system. In today's video, we will learn to plot coordinate points in the XY plane. So let's begin. First of all, we will draw X and Y axes on the graph paper and write the numbers using a scale of 1 centimeter. Friends, we know that we write x, y for a coordinate point. First x coordinate and then y coordinate. So let's plot this coordinate point 4, -3 on the graph paper. Here the x coordinate is 4 and the y coordinate is -3. Now we will find the number 4 on the x-axis and then draw a perpendicular from there, or say a straight line parallel to the y-axis. But in which direction? Upwards or downwards? It depends on the y-coordinate. Our y-coordinate is -3, which is downwards. That is, we will take this line down towards -3 and mark the point there. And now it is representing the point 4, -3. In which quadrant is it located? This point will be in the 4th quadrant. Friends, here you can see that we started with the x-coordinate. Could we plot this point if we had started with the y-coordinate? Let's see. The y-coordinate is -3. So we will find the number -3 on the y-axis and then draw a perpendicular to the y-axis from the same point, or say draw a line parallel to the x-axis. But in which direction? What will that depend on? That will depend on the x-coordinate, which is 4. We will establish this point in the right or east direction by taking this line up to 4 units. And as you can see, we got the same point using both the methods. Friends, thus you can plot a point by starting from any coordinate point. Apart from these, you can find the points using another method too. Here we will draw a line parallel to the y-axis from x-coordinate, that is 4, and likewise draw a line parallel to the x-axis from the y-coordinate, that is -3. These lines intersect at a point, and that is the expected point 4, -3. So friends, that's all in this session. In this video, we'll learn to plot the coordinate point on the XY plane. See you in the next video. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video of coordinate geometry. In the previous video, we learned to plot the coordinate point on the XY plane. Today we will solve some questions related to the same. So let's begin. Plot the given points on the graph paper. Let us draw the x and y axis on a graph paper. One important thing to note is that when we write numbers on the x and y axis, how many units we have to take for 1 centimeter depends on the coordinate points, which we call scale. And before plotting any coordinate point on the plane, we should set the scale. As these numbers are between 0 and 10, we take 1 centimeter equals to 1 unit. If this point was between 0 and 100, we would have taken 1 centimeter equals to 10 units. And the point being like this, 1 centimeter equals to 100 units. Can you tell me what we would have done if these points or numbers were in decimals? Then we would have taken 1 centimeter equals to 0.1 unit. We will write numbers here taking 1 centimeter equals to 1 unit. You can also write these numbers in the form of coordinate points like this: 1, -3, -3, -5, 4.5, 1. Friends, we will now plot the first point, 1 minus 3. According to the methods described in the previous video, x-coordinate is 1. So from 1, move the line to minus 3 on the y-axis and plot the point there. The second point is located at minus 3 on the x-axis after moving downwards by minus 5. And likewise, the third point is located in the first quadrant, between 4 and 5, where it is plotted 1 unit above 4.5. Let us now take the next question. Plot the given points on the graph. Friends, we will first determine the scale. Like always, let's take 1 centimeter equals to 1 unit. Now let's plot the given coordinate points one by one. The first point, 0.1 minus 0.5, will be plotted here. The second point, minus 0.3, 0.6 will be here. And the last point, minus 0.2, minus 0.4 here. Now you can see that all these points are in the plane of 1 unit and quite close to each other, which is much smaller than the whole graph. Friends, that is why it is said that scale has great importance in drawing the graph. Here, all the coordinate points are 1 or smaller. So here we will plot the points by taking the scale 1 centimeter equals to 0.1 unit. And now you can see that this graph looks better, clearer and bigger than the first graph. Friends, let's take a word problem. Plot a coordinate point which is at a distance of 3 units from the x-axis towards the negative y-axis and 2 units away from the y-axis towards positive x. Friends, keeping in mind the information given here, you have to solve it. Try to solve this question yourself by pausing the video. The first line says that the point is at a distance of 3 units from the x-axis to the negative y-axis, that is, minus 3 to the y-axis, and from y-axis towards positive x-axis at a distance of 2 units, that is, 2 units from minus 3 on the y-axis to the positive x-axis, that is, it is in the fourth quadrant. Friends, let's end this video with this. In this session, we solved some questions related to plotting the coordinate points in the XY plane. See you in the next video where we will solve some more questions based on this topic. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video of coordinate geometry. In the previous video, we learned to plot the coordinate point on the XY plane. Today we will discuss some facts related to it. Let's begin. Which pair of these coordinate points have the same distance from the x-axis? Let me give you a hint. Here you do not need to plot and check the graph. You can pause the video to think of an answer. First, let us consider some basics. The distance of any point from the x-axis is its y-coordinate. That is, the pair whose y-coordinates are the same, those points will be of the same distance from the x-axis. And similarly, the distance of a point from the y-axis is its x-coordinate. That is, the pair whose x-coordinates are the same, those points will be the same distance from the y-axis. So friends, from these options, the third option is the correct answer. You can also check your answers by plotting these options on the XY plane. I hope you can answer these types of questions easily. So tell me, which of the given pairs of these coordinate points is at the same distance from the y-axis? Pause the video and try to solve this question yourself. The correct answer to this question is option 2, whose x-coordinates are the same. Friends, you can also check your answer by plotting these options on the XY plane. So with this, let's end this video. In this session, we discussed the facts related to plotting the coordinate point on the xy plane. See you in the next video. Thank you.